Hey everybody, welcome to Down on Backyard Gardening. Today's harvest and taste is going to be a little different. I'm not just going to taste one vegetable, I'm going to taste quite a few different ones over here, plus a bunch of canned stuff that I forgot that I had in the pantry. So let's do it. Okay, so right off the bat, we're going to start with spinach. Now, I love spinach, but I'm going to show you all how I like to eat spinach, which is I'm not adding anything to it. I'm going to take the leaves off, wash them, throw them in a pot, boil them, put them under some ice cold water, and eat them just like that. That's the way I like to do spinach. And in fact, this is kind of like a snack for me, not really a meal. But let's harvest some spinach right now. Okay, so we've harvested spinach. Now let's move on to radishes. Now I have done a harvest and taste on radishes before, and I didn't really like them. And I know I'm going to catch a little grief from my friends Dale and Chuck over on Old Southern Kitchen and Garden. But I'm going to go ahead and try two different radishes that I've never had before and give them a shot. Now, again, I don't know if I'm going to like these, but this is the whole point of harvest and taste, is to find out what you like. So I encourage you to grow things that you're not sure if you're going to like, because you never know, you might, or you might not. And if you don't like them, give them away. Somebody will like what you're growing. I guarantee it. Okay, so I have one radish right here, a white radish. This is a white hailstone radish that I've never tried before. This is supposed to be a sweet and mild radish. So we're going to give this one a shot, and that is fully grown right there. Now this radish is from Spain. I will put the name of it right here on the screen. And this one is more of a purple reddish radish. This one is supposed to be a very strong radish, so I probably won't like it, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, now that I have my two radishes, we are going to move on to Swiss chard. I have never grown Swiss chard before, so I decided I'd give it a shot this year, and it is doing so good. I planted two different kinds, a red one and a yellow one. Now, for those of you that have never had Swiss chard, as I've never had it, I've read that it's kind of a bitter leaf. So I'm not sure what to expect with this, but we're gonna give it a shot. You know, why not? Okay, as you can see right over in here, I've got lettuce growing. It's doing really, really good. But this is the Swiss chard. And look at the veining in these leaves. Very, very pretty. I really like the coloration. So we're gonna go and take this one, and we're gonna take a smaller leaf also. I've read that the smaller leaves are less bitter than the larger leaves. So we're gonna give that a shot. And I'm also going to get some yellow here. Okay, so larger one, smaller one. All right, got the leaves. Let's go inside, give this a shot. Okay, so now we're back inside. We're going to go and knock out this spinach real quick and get that cooking before we start doing the other veggies. Okay, obviously rinse it off really good. It was outside. All right, I've got the spinach in the water. As the spinach is cooking, let's do the other two vegetables. So let's start with the Swiss chard first. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the small leaves first. This is the yellow one. The small one just tastes like lettuce to me. That was the red one. This one's more bitter. It's almost like a bitter spinach. Think of spinach, but with more bitterness to it. So, not sure I like that one, not sure. This red one definitely has more flavor than that little yellow one, for certain. Now let's try the bigger one. This is the bigger red leaf. Okay, very much like spinach, but bitter. So if you like spinach and you don't mind some bitterness to your spinach, Swiss chard is the way to go. Let me try this yellow, larger leaf. Okay. This one is really bitter. Woo. Still a spinach flavor, but very bitter. This yellow one is incredibly bitter. Way more so than this red one. So, I actually kind of like them. Kind of growing on me here as I'm tasting them. But yeah, so if you've never had Swiss chard, I suggest giving these a shot because they're actually pretty good. Yeah, so for this harvest and taste for these, I'll actually say that I like them. Now, for the two things that I know I'm not gonna like, but I'm gonna try them anyway, for you. And that's these two radishes. So, let's clean them up. We're gonna cut the roots off. Then I'm gonna wash them real quick. Whoops, as I'm dropping them all over the place. Okay, let's chop them up. Look at how incredibly white the inside of that radish is. So, so pretty. Okay, now this one is supposed to be the really, really strong one. All right, look at how pretty that radish is, y'all. Wow. Wow, wow, okay, wow. The white one is supposed to be a mild, sweet radish. Ugh. Yeah, they smell like radishes. I'm not gonna like this, I know it, and I will spit this out, I know it. Okay, so I cannot believe I'm gonna say this. That white hailstone radish, I really, really liked. Wow, I'm shocked. There is a little bit of heat, just a little tiny bit of heat in the back, on the back end. But that's actually not bad, y'all. Okay, so if y'all like radishes at all, you will definitely like that white hailstone radish, for sure. Now this one is supposed to be really, really, really strong radish flavor with heat at the back end. So I do not expect that I'm going to keep this in my mouth. Probably not. It's actually not bad. I know my face is saying the opposite, but it's actually not bad. I'm shocked that I actually was able to eat both of those. It's really not bad. So, okay, so I'm shocked. Both of those radishes I actually kind of like. I will never eat them like that again. I would prefer them sliced up and added to like a salad or something. But those are both really good radishes. So if y'all like radishes, or even if you're on the fence of liking radishes, try those two radishes. I really think y'all will probably like them. Now, as the spinach is still cooking, let's go into the pantry for stuff that I completely forgot I even had and give them a shot. Okay, so on Thanksgiving, I was going through the pantry trying to find stuff. And in the back of the pantry, for some reason, everything got pushed back there. I found some stuff that I canned last year. One of them are beans with jalapenos and Tabasco peppers in. That ought to be fun. Okra seeds with jalapenos. Just some regular green beans with, I think, jalapenos. And then okra with Thai chilies and garlic. So we're gonna give all these a shot and see how they taste. Now the green beans, I'm gonna go ahead and boil real quick. So pop it out. Woo, Lord. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get those going before I eat them. Spinach is almost done. Okay, so while the green beans are doing their thing, let's go ahead and try these okra seeds. Now, okra seeds are really good because if you check out this video right here, I explain how to cook these things, and then you can also can them like I've done with these. Okra seeds are super nutritious. Now they do obviously taste very okra, so you can add okra seeds to stews, gumbo, just you name it, you can add them to it. But I decided to can them just to give them a shot, and now again I did add jalapenos to the bottom of this. So these have been in here for a long time. Give it a shot. Okay, so those are pretty good. Very jalapeno flavor, and they're really kind of tough. I should have cooked them a little bit longer before I canned them, but they're really good. Could taste the okra, but really taste the jalapenos. Like I probably put too many jalapenos in this jar, but still very good. So let's move on to the green beans. Well, these are actually yellow wax beans that I added Thai chilies, a couple jalapenos, and I think that's it. I don't think I put any garlic in this one, so let's give these a shot. Now, as you can see again, these are yellow wax beans, and I just did this as a way to utilize the wax beans when I harvested them last year. I didn't have a lot of them, so I thought why not do this and give them a shot. So here we go. Oh my gosh, those are so good. Man, those Tabascos are hot. Woo! Okay, very good bean right there. Oh man, very hot. Very hot, but good. Very good. So we're 2 for 2 so far and stuff that's good. Now these are okras that had Thai chilies and garlic in them. So, and I think, and some dill seeds also. So, woo, they smell hot. All right. So, little tiny okra. Well, let's get this okra. All right. So, a nice okra right here. I think these are going to be pretty hot, y'all. Man, that one's not hot at all. A little bit of spice, just a little bit. Very good okra flavor, very good garlic flavor, and you can taste the dill. So, man, 3 for 3. Let's try these green beans. Okay, so you can see they're boiling. We'll go and turn that off. Those are good enough for now. Let's get a couple. Okay, so again, these green beans have been in this can since, honestly, almost 2 years. Is there a time frame on when you can eat stuff that are canned? Well, I don't know. Here we go. Green beans. All right, y'all, for real. Those are probably the freshest flavored green beans I think I've had in an incredibly long time. So So good. So I highly advise, if y'all have things that you're not going to utilize right now that you can them. Go online. I've got some canning videos. I'll throw a couple of them up right here. Check out the ways to can some stuff. You can always use them later, and they taste really good. Like all 4 of those were really good. I'm surprised, honestly. I didn't think they'd all be so good, but yeah. Okay, so the spinach is definitely done. So what I do is I like to immediately get it off the heat and into the cold water. All right, nice cold water, stop them from cooking. Look how green those are, y'all. So there's not a lot there, but it's just a nice little snack, and I absolutely love spinach. So good, so fresh. You cannot beat growing your own stuff. All right, everybody, so that's the video. Now, again, this wasn't like some educational video, but I did enjoy doing this. I've been wanting to do this for a while, especially when I saw all those canned goods in the back of my pantry that I completely forgot about. So I hope y'all enjoyed it, and if nothing else, I hope this showed, get out there and grow stuff that you're not normally into, or you might not like. I cannot believe I like those radishes. Like, seriously, I'm very, very surprised. And anyone who knows me is going to be very surprised. I normally don't like those, but those were actually really good. The Swiss chard was really good. I'm glad I'm growing them. And obviously the spinach I love. Hey, if y'all enjoyed this video, do me a favor, share it, like it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I would absolutely love to have all of you join all of us here on this journey of gardening together. Everyone take care, God bless. Continue to shine bright and harvest hard, and I'll talk to y'all again real soon. Bye. If y'all are watching this part of the video, you obviously enjoyed the video, or you just like my goofiness. But I have a question. Did anybody notice anything in this video, in the background, the first time through? If y'all did, and you'd like to see me do a video on that subject, put it down in the comments below.